Welcome to On the Case with Briffa. I'm Jake Hayes. This is an unregistered design rights case involving Neptune and their very popular line of kitchen furniture called the Chichester, and this is in fact a picture of it just right here. And they were asserting their design rights against another company, Duval, for their range of kitchen products known as the Shaker, and in fact actually I have a few examples just right here. So the reason that I chose this case is that unregistered design rights can actually be a rather complicated beast, and a lot of our clients get quite confused by it, and I'm not surprised. The law on this says is that design rights can subsist in the shape or configuration of the whole or part of an article. And which was it? Well, actually, the courts themselves have actually struggled with this a little bit, which is why part of the reason I chose this case is really about how the courts deal with it. And one of the solutions is to try and keep the case management on a case like this very, very tight indeed. Now, somebody like Neptune, for example, might look at this and say that they might have one design here, or do they have 100 designs in here? What the court asked them to do was to narrow it down very specifically. And in fact, actually, probably the most interesting part of this case is the analysis of it, and I don't have time to go into all of that, but needless to say that the judge went into it in a lot of detail, looking at all the things such as the beading around the outside of the door here and the shape and the frame of the way that the cabinets were. Unfortunately, this was not successful for Neptune, really across the board. And I think really the lesson that, if there is a lesson to be learned here at all, is that it's when you got products like this, kitchens that are rather standardized, it can be the very small differences that really make a difference. And so if you're a product designer and you've noticed that somebody's copying you in some way, it might not always be so straightforward, and which is why it's always a good idea to talk to a legal advisor or one of your regular Briffa legal advisors for a little bit more information on the unregistered design rights and what you can do about it. And I'm Jake, and thanks for watching On the Case with Briffa.